Governor Andrew Cuomo's future is in real doubt right now as he's plagued by two political scandals.
But he's resisted numerous calls for him to step down. The thing is, his stubbornness has served him well in the past. Now, Scott McGee joins us now to explain how that project can inform us about the power and peril Cuomo finds himself in.
Yeah, there is no doubt that getting this bridge built is a real feather in the cap of Governor Cuomo. It took a firm hand to get it done, but what he may also be learning now that he's in political peril is when circumstances change, toughness can be perceived as tyranny. For decades, everyone from drivers traveling over it to engineers inspecting under it knew one thing about the Tappan Zee Bridge. It needed to be replaced. For many reasons, it just didn't happen. A problem which then newly elected Governor Andrew Cuomo saw as a symptom of something bigger.
And in many ways, a metaphor for the failure that New York State overall.
And in that, he saw an opportunity to make something happen.
It's what government should be doing.
News 12 political analyst John Murtaugh says it's risky for a politician to attach their name to a project this size, but also incredibly beneficial if they pull it off, as happened here.
Yes, it was certainly a way to say I was an effective executive. I got things done. I made government work.
And as smooth as things are running now, it's easy to forget the many rough patches the $4 billion project ran into. By combining the design and construction into one firm, Tappan Zee Constructors was able to use a revolutionary system of fabricating giant pieces upriver on land, then floating them down and putting them into place with the mega crane I-Lift New York. And despite all that planning, things did go wrong. Weather caused some significant delays, and tragically, in 2013, a speedboat collided with a construction barge, killing 2 people. Then 3 years later, a crane collapsed onto the bridge deck of the old bridge, still in use, injuring 5 people. In the end, despite those setbacks, in September of 2018, Governor Cuomo drove over the second span of the new bridge, hailing a major project finished relatively on time and on budget.
I hope whatever you see when you look at this bridge, that you find it uplifting and inspiring.
But there was just one more thing. It wasn't the Tappan Zee Bridge anymore. It was the Mario M. Cuomo Bridge.
Thank you for being my father.
To strip another governor's name off the bridge, to put your dad's name on it, rubs people the wrong way.
Enough people that more than 150,000 of them have signed a petition to change the name back. But how does something like that even happen?
That's right. I was there, and it was not something that I wanted to vote for.
Former Democratic State Senator David Carlucci says the name change was an example of the governor using the mechanics of government to his advantage.
And either you vote against it and you don't get anything, or you vote for it and help your community, help your school districts, help for infrastructure projects, but you got to take the good with the bad.
And now with Governor Cuomo in hot water over the investigation into nursing home deaths and allegations of sexual harassment, he too is learning the good and bad of using what some call not governing, but bullying.
The problem for someone like Andy Cuomo is what makes him effective also makes him a person who, when trouble does come up, he doesn't have a lot of friends if he has any friends at all.
That's a political style that's been around since the dawn of time, but I think it's one that's starting to change.
The question is, will the governorship or the name of the bridge change next? Well, unfortunately for the supporters of Save Our Tappan Zee, another budget deal has been reached without a name change, but they say they will continue their fight and they are pushing for more signatures to their petition.